how I avoided being in high school for the entire final year and how I still graduated as any other student. To understand the story of this, we have to go back to around 3 years ago. 3 years ago, that was the time period where I decided to start my business, and at this part I was in the first year of high school. So in Denmark at least we have 3 years of high school before you go to college or university. So I was in first year and I started my business and I was really happy doing this, and after 5 months working on my business, I was actually able to quit my job. I worked at McDonald's, so I was actually able to quit my job and start working on this all the time when I wasn't in high school. But the thing was just that for me, high school really didn't make sense. I didn't feel like I was learning stuff, and this new business just caught all my interest. I went through the second year and I was really struggling. I didn't want to go to school. There was a lot of classes that I didn't attend. I was just not motivated for school at all. When the second year of high school was done, I actually went to my students counselor and I told her, I'm actually considering to drop out. And she told me that instead of dropping out, you could consider actually doing self-study the entire final year of high school. To me, this was insane news because I've never heard of a possibility like that. I didn't know it was possible. And she also told me that there's actually never been anyone do that in Denmark. What this actually means is that you're able to, and for the entire final year of high school, you're able to study everything on your own, and the only thing you have to do is attend the exams when you reach summer, and then you have to go to the exams in every single class that you have had. After a week of considering this, and this was a really tough choice, because if I said I want to do self-study, then that's what I had to do, and there was no turning back. But to me, it just felt like that's what I had to do, because that meant for me that instead of waiting another full year of working part-time on my business, I was able to go full-time and start putting much more work into the business than I was doing in the second year of high school. I made the decision, I signed, I paid, because you have to pay to not go to school. From that day on, I went home, I told all my friends, I'm not coming back to school this entire year. And for me, it was such a relief, because now I just knew that I can go all in, full-time work on the business, which I wanted to. And I must say, this has really helped me so much in life, because I spent the entire last year, when all my other classmates were spending time going to classes, making assignments, everything, every single day I was working on my business like I didn't go to school. This actually helped me so much. I actually finished with above average grades, and a lot of people say I'm probably more clever than others, but I really don't believe that. To me, it was only the ability to communicate and speak well, and also the general life experience I got from being out working full-time on my own business, and all the stuff I learned from that was just insane value to me. And this is something I've used so much after finishing high school, but also while I was doing my third year in high school. This was so fortunate for me, and actually in the middle, so I actually got my first full-time employee in January. While I was still in high school, I got my first full-time employee, and this was just to me such a step up for the business. When everything is said and done, I really want to say, and this is also why I created this video, is that if you believe in yourself and if you believe that you are capable of doing what I did or what everyone else is doing, then you can do it. It's simple as that, and to me, I feel like a lot of people understand simple in that way, that it's easy. But it's definitely not easy becoming successful. It's not easy doing an entire year of high school without attending a single class and just going to your exams and winging them, really. It's not easy, but it's simple, because you get so much knowledge from living a life where you get challenged by the environment of business. Running a business with competitors, with clients, with customers, with all that comes with running a business. You learn so many things. And this is things you can use if you go out to have a job, run a business, be a leader, be a coach, whatever you would want to do. This is experience you can use for your entire life. So before you choose, do I want to go the school way, do I want to take university after high school, you should consider with yourself, what can I learn the most from that will benefit me the most in my future? Anyone can do what I did, and I believe if you're sitting out there now, first or second year in high school, I recommend you doing this. None of the schools that I've talked with actually wants the student to do this, because of course the schools don't want you to know that you can finish the entire last year of high school not attending a single class, only showing up for exams. Because what happens is, if everyone figures that out, people just stop attending the last year, finish exams, get okay grades, and then get on with their lives. This is all about believing in yourself, doing this, because I definitely believe in you, that you can do this as I've done it and as many other people has become successful. So this was the story that I had for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a nice day.